Hello.
Hello, welcome to our very second vlog. This is Captain America.
This is my English Rose.
Thank you for joining us on our second vlog. Basically, just to remind you, the concept of this time is that you grab a cup of coffee, like we have, and you join us as if we were sitting down for coffee face to face, and we're sharing with you about our week. So it's been a bit of an interesting week. We've been settling into more of a routine. Captain America's been spending a lot more time at the church office and transferring stuff down there. So that's more of his permanent work base, which has been really nice because he's been transitioned over 3 different locations, but is now settled.
Settling.
Settling, yes.
Still more to do.
And we've been working really hard on finalising the details of the church website. So
very exciting.
A little bit more about that.
Well, our church has had a website for quite a few years, but it's been very, very, very out of date since we moved from being a house church some years ago to being in our current location. And we figured out on our old website how to change the address, but that's been about it. So it's really, really out of date. There's even some questions saying, why do you meet in a house? Well, we don't meet in a house anymore. So we're really excited about the new website coming out, and hopefully it'll be done in 2 to 3 weeks. And you can check it out. It is www.newnationchurch.org. And if you look now, you can see the old one that will be going away. And if you look in a few weeks, hopefully the new one will be up and running, and it'll have all kinds of really great updated information about not just the local church here in Concord, California, but also about our churches in Africa and mission trips that we've done in most every continent, and what's coming, and lots of exciting stuff coming.
So we'll tell you a little bit more about that on the blog when it is launched, so you can get the links to it. But the other thing that we've been working on is a planned mission trip. We really want to go to Africa to see our churches. This is a long overdue trip that we were supposed to take pretty much as soon as we got together. As soon as they knew that there was a Mrs. Cataldo on the horizons, we've been inundated with invitations to come back and visit. But Todd hasn't been able to go for a couple of years to see the churches, so it's really important that we get to go out there. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to take a small team of us out before Christmas, which is a little bit of a scary prospect because
it's just around the corner. Well, yesterday I was saying, oh my gosh, it's almost November. Can you believe it?
So it's just around the corner, but there's also the scary thing of we can't fund it. So we've been looking at all these different fundraising ideas, one of which is a really exciting campaign. We're going to be working with another campaign website to launch some T-shirts. So we will again tell you a little bit more about that, and we're trying to make them really cool ones, not your normal standard dull fundraising T-shirts, hopefully ones that you might actually want to wear. No offence to people that do fundraising T-shirts, but I'm not the Christian T-shirt wearer generally, so I'm trying to make one that I'd want to wear. So yeah, we're going to be working with that company to develop that, and we'll tell you more about that too. But do you want to tell them a little bit more about what we're going to be seeing when we go to Africa?
Well, lots of exciting plans, and a lot of it, of course, will depend on how much money we're able to raise for the trip and for all the team members, and who the final team members are. There are tons of building projects that we would love to be able to participate in, but we have to have the right team mix. Our church in Wudu, South Sudan, they're getting ready to start building some permanent structures on our property out there, and that's our first church in South Sudan. And I'll get to visit our church in Mondigolok, South Sudan, which I have not gotten a chance to visit yet, and I'm really excited about that, as well as our church in Juba, South Sudan, in the Rock City neighborhood. And again, haven't had a chance to visit that church yet. I've been to Juba, but we haven't launched a church there yet. And so I'm excited to go up there and meet the pastor up there. And then also in Kampala, I hadn't had a chance to be there for the official grand opening, which was this last Sunday, of our new church building on our property just outside of the capital, Kampala, in Uganda. So we'll get to go and see the new church and talk to Pastor Dixon out there and his wife Teddy and all our church family out there. Ruth will get to meet them. They call her Mom already. And
it's quite a scary prospect. Apparently I have a lot of African children some of which are older than me.
Thousands and thousands.
Yeah, so that's quite exciting. I'm really looking forward to getting to go out for the first time. There's a lot of new things for me, things like vaccinations, which I'm not really looking forward to.
A whole bunch of them.
And a whole other wardrobe that I need, because I'm not a skirt wearer either, and apparently you can't get away with wearing trousers, as I was growing.
Western style doesn't work
Pants.
over there. It's very
So,
inappropriate by their standards.
We will be telling you lots of others very interesting.
And it's going to be cricket season, which I'm excited about. I've never been over there when it's cricket season. Crickets are quite the delicacy.
By the way, what he means by cricket season is that you actually get to eat them.
Yes.
It's not just, oh look, there's lots of nice crickets around. No, that means there's more food. It's going to be very interesting. We will obviously be keeping you updated on all our plans as they come together. And hopefully there'll be some things that you can actually actively participate in as well. We're hoping when we're actually there we'll be able to do a little bit of blogging. Obviously it all depends on internet connection. And it's not the best in some of the areas we're going to. But we will try and keep you as posted as we can. And then when we get back, we will fill you in on everything that we've done. So you will get to track with us. So for those of you that can't come along on the trip with us, you are going to be able to join interactively through the blog. Anyway, that's probably about it for this week.
Yeah, I'd love to hear from you too if you're interested in learning more about what's going on with us and with our church here in the U.S. as well as our churches overseas. There are a ton of ways that you can participate in what's going on with New Nation Church and the ministries that we're connected with. And there's building projects. We have a child sponsorship program. And if you can't afford to sponsor children, if you want to bless them with a mosquito net, because that's a huge way to save a child, because malaria is one of the biggest killers in that part of Africa. And it's spread by mosquitoes.
And it's only $10 for a mosquito net.
Yep, for the high quality ones. So
just 2 cups of coffee. Not these coffees, but you know, the expensive ones at your high street coffee chains. That will buy you a mosquito net for a kid. So that's a really great way to get involved. But we will have more coming up in the next few weeks. So keep coming back, coming and visiting, and checking out more information. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.